Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? It's Monday. Oh, God. it's Monday. Shit. Okay, hey, here we go. Rundown. Ground rules. I do this every day. Radio people love it. Yeah, they do. Okay, here we go. If you got Rugrats Cumberbatches running around, if they're little, put them for a nap. If they're big enough and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. Give them an Xbox, PlayStation, or an iPad with headphones. Because they don't need to be hearing this. This is a big people show. Not for little ones. Not for little ones, folks. So, that's the name of that tune. Okay, so a lot of shit going on. We have, I do fantasy football every year. And we had our draft last night. Only this year we could only get 10 people. Usually have 12 people. And when you have 12 people in a draft for a league, it is extremely hard to get like a really good consistent team. And I was happy as a jaybird that we were only having 10 this year, because then you could have at least, some free agents that were like really halfway decent instead of picking out a garbage pile, Well, hey, you know what? I hadn't done it in 2 years because we didn't do it last year. So I'm like, shit, I forget how to do everything. And then they put a new format on. It's NFL.com for the draft, and it's all looked different. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell to do. So, and I got the first pick. I got the first pick. So, anyway. And they have this thing, a feature on there called auto pick. I'm like, it says auto pick on. I'm like, okay, so I don't touch that, because if I touch that, I'll turn it on, right? No. It was on. You got to touch that to turn it off. Click on it. Right? So, I blew that. That's like first 5 rounds, man. I'm like, what's this thing doing, man? I picked this guy, and the first pick it would take, that I would pick. The second one it didn't even give me a chance to pick the second one. It auto-picked the second one. I'm like, I don't want that guy. What the hell are they doing? I don't want that guy. And I'm going crazy. And then I look up at the upper right-hand corner of the screen. It's like, auto-pick on. I'm like, I'm wondering, does that mean that it's on? So I clicked it, and then boom. Auto-pick was off. I'm like, son of a bitch. It's like the first 5 rounds, I just totally blew it. I ruined, I just, luckily on the first pick, because you go first pick, and then you go all the way to team 10, okay, and then you go team 1, okay, and then team 1 again, and then all the way through 10, so it was crazy. Okay, let's get this clear to something. First round pick, right? First pick goes all the way down to 10. Then 10 picks twice, and then it goes 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, that's the way it goes, like a little freaking roller coaster. So, like I said, the first 4 rounds were, maybe 5 rounds, was just a total waste. A total waste. I got half the ones I wanted. And then here's the crazy thing. And then we got 6 people on the bench. So you got the quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a flex, a kicker, and a defense. That's 8. And then you got 6 on the bench. That's 14. 14 times 10, what? 140? And there's all these goddamn players. There's like a lot left, So after I'm done all drafting and everything else, I'm like, wow, look who's left over, The thing is, Tom Brady didn't get picked for a long time, like toward the end. Okay? Which I don't understand that at all. Unless somebody knows something we don't. I don't know. There isn't really good players left. I'm like, why is it, there's like 140 players. They all can't be like super duper and all the rest trash. So. Oh, and then the other thing is, too, it's absolutely crazy, is, so you get your team and you go look on the thing. And every other one of my guys has got something wrong with him. He's a walking wounded already. And the season didn't even start yet. One guy's suspended. But they don't say that when you're drafted. It's like, either they're a free agent or they play for a team. That's it. And you pick. The guy's suspended for, what, I don't know, first 2 games of the season or something. So it's going to be a lot of fun this year, to make a long story short. Terrible. So after that high note, oh my God, I got to take a drink. This is crazy. Oh, the old decaf. Can't drink caffeinated anymore. I just makes my heart flutter. And it ain't because I'm in love. It just makes it flutter. Oh my God. So, anyway, let's do some. Okay, so here's some Twitter news. Amy Lynn, love this lady. Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay. Rand Paul's crazy ass thinks doctors won't study ivermectin. I don't know. Ivermectin. Is that how you say it? Ivermectin as a treatment for COVID. It's that freaking deworming thing for animals. As a treatment for COVID because of hatred for Trump. No, Rand, they won't study it because he's fucking stupid. Because it's fucking stupid. And he's stupid. Oh, my God. Okay, Jody says, actually, they have studied it for COVID, and the beneficial effects seem little to none. And the toxic effects are a serious issue. So, yeah, it's fucking stupid to use it for COVID. Robin, is it right? And the results of those studies are available online. Does he not understand medical jargon or Google? Whatever, Heather just laughs. Rory says, good morning, Heather, and have a good day. Nothing like changing the subject in the middle of a string, right? Show replies. She says, good morning, Rory. You too. It is fun. Let's go back. Okay, here we go more. Whatever, Heather. Hey, stop that. Whatever Heather says, hey, chicks, don't put yourself in situations that invite demeaning sexual comments unless you can handle the heat. Setting yourself up and then crying victim is disgusting and ridiculous. Own it or don't do it. Wow, I wonder who she's talking to or about. I've run into a couple ladies like that, But not me. I would say that. No. So what the hell? Mayo says billionaires are going to space for fun, and the Republican lawmakers that give them their tax cuts are telling the rest of us to take dewormer for COVID-19. Oh, man. Yeah, we lost a good drummer over the weekend. Rolling Stones drummer. We lost Ed Asner. Oh, my God. I was shocked. Randy Mayhem, singer, told me about that. Or she told everybody, but she tweeted that. And she wrote Mrs. Stoutfire, okay? And I'm like, holy man. And I was wondering why he wasn't on, for a little while. Because me and him, we used to trade ideas and laughs and stuff like that on Twitter. And it's like, wow. He's freaking gone. He's gone. Death Metal Viking says, does Rand Paul know Trump isn't that into him? It's the hair. Ah! Did Rand Paul make a statement or something stupid? Is that why I'm reading all this shit? Oh my God. God. Yeah, what a piece of shit. He's a bum. Rand Paul's a piece of shit. I can't. Here we go with this thing again. Let's move this over. Move it back, move it up, move it down. Quit playing with it, you freaking idiot. Okay, so anyway. Oh, maybe it's going to go this way. Maybe it's going to go that way. Who cares? We're doing it. Just talk louder, that's all. Okay. Oh, Brooklyn Taylor. Has a movie ever made you cry? Which one? I don't know. Do you think it's possible for a person to have too much empathy? That's Kat Webhart. Oh, my God. Give us something. Give us something. Anything. Okay, here. I'm going to do a commentary right now. Maybe. Oh, boy. Used to Chronicle 3 hours ago. This is cool. Doing the real news now, folks. Wisconsin governor, $680K for election probe is outrageous. Madison, Wisconsin Democratic Governor Tony Evers said Monday that it was outrageous that Republicans planned to spend $680,000 on an investigation into the 2020 election in Wisconsin, accusing Assembly Speaker Robin Vos of drinking the Kool-Aid after meeting with former President Donald Trump. A Republican-controlled Assembly committee planned to give approval Monday to designating former Wisconsin Supreme Court Justice Michael Gableman as special counsel to lead the investigation ordered by Vos, assist the see, this is what it's Mangled news, folks. This just like runs all together, and sometimes these people, God bless them, these journalists, sometimes they either write it right or they print it wrong, or they print it wrong and write it right. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay? Assist the Assembly Elections Committee and hire investigators and others as needed. Vos said on Friday that the contract will allow for spending up to $680,000 on the probe. That is more than 9 times as much as the original contract with Gableman, and the vote comes a week after Vos flew with Trump to a campaign rally in Alabama where the two discussed the Wisconsin investigation. I think it's outrageous, Evers said, the GOP election probe, saying the money would be wasted. Things changed a bit when Robin Vos went down and visited Donald Trump and got that nice picture on the plane, Evers said. Apparently, they're all drinking the Kool-Aid, but I think it was really, really unfortunate. What it tells me is that this is going to be wide-ranging and probably $680,000 at a minimum, and they're going to be coming up with all kinds of things that frankly aren't true. Trump lost to President Biden in Wisconsin by just under 21,000 votes, an outcome that has withstood recounts in Dane and Milwaukee counties and multiple lawsuits. Why don't these people give it up? Give it up. Just give it up. You haven't got one state yet. One state. What was that one? Arizona or something? They're looking for bamboo shit and all that other crazy fucking stuff. They don't even have that state yet. What are they talking about? You got 4 more. You got like 5 states you got to go through. You know, by the time they go through all this shit, he's going to be fucking dead. You got freaking idiots here, man. What? You know, talk about one person to totally wreck this country. I mean, totally destroy this country is Donald Trump. And all his little peons, just little ducks, just follow right in line. Gaslighting, spreading lies. Sickening. They got all these people wound up. And if they're mad at the wrong people, these people that are so pissed off at Democrats, and they're mad at the wrong people. It was Reagan and the Republicans. way back when. This screwed everything up from guys making good wages. He killed the air traffic controllers union. He threw all these mentally ill people out on the street. Don't you people remember that shit? Ever since Reagan, wages have never been the same again for working people. And you're blaming Democrats for this shit? Open your eyes. And that's what Trump, because all these people have been screwed over for so many years. Trump comes around, I'm going to fix everything. They put their faith in him, and no matter what he did, no matter what his morals were, they didn't care. They just wanted something done. So what's he do? He gets in office and he gives this big giant tax break to the top 1% of the country. And rides on the wave of Obama's recovery. And that's exactly what it was. You people forget. Yeah, you people. You Republicans, people that Trumpsters, you forget that this nation was under collapse. Every motor company in this country was failing, going down the tubes. Done. The only people that made any money, was making any money, that it was organized and knew their shit about business, was Ford. And if Obama would have let all them other auto companies fail, everybody would be driving a Ford today, because that would be the only American car left in the whole world. In the whole world. Think about that. He kept the banks from collapsing. So you didn't have to go on street corners and sell apples like they did in the Depression. Because that's what would have happened. If the banks would have collapsed and he wouldn't have bailed them out, guess what? You would have lost your job. There would have been all kind of calls in the stock market. People would have been broke. Banks were empty. You would not believe the shit that could have happened. But no. It's a shame. So, okay, this is Extreme Tech 3 hours ago. Oh, no, yeah. I'll tell you this one, and then I gotta do another freaking thing, okay? So, I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's really pissing me off, because I'm looking at these levels, and they suck. They actually suck. And just like, man, I'm like, nobody touched. Did you guys do anything while I was gone? No, see? So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, let's go. Let's get down here. No, there you go. Sorry. Okay, I don't know what this. ARM China seizes IP. Relaunches as an independent company. The one-time CEO of ARM China, Alan Wu, has reportedly seized controls of ARM's Chinese business venture, ARM China. Mr. Wu is accused of attempting to launch his own company, Alphatecture, by leveraging his position at ARM China to do so. Too many letters, folks. Companies were purportedly offered discounts on ARM China products if they would invest in Alphatecture. Investors and ARM agreed to oust Wu for this behavior in a board vote 7-1. But Wu still possessed the seal of the company, which makes him legal representative as far as Chinese law is concerned. Wu hired to keep ARM employees from entering ARM China, fired employees who did not wish him to take over the company, has sued ARM China to declare his own dismissal as CEO illegal. Wow, this is bullshit. This means that Alan Wu, person is suing Alan Wu, ARM China, as Devin Patel reports, ARM has responded by refusing to transfer any IP from its new products. The newest CPU core, ARM China, has access to the Cortex A77. So this is all processor shit and all that other stuff. Oh, so whatever. Okay, you want to read that? I don't know. I'm getting a headache just looking at it. It's Monday, folks. It's coffin day. Oh, God. That wasn't too bad. Sorry, I didn't blow your ears out too bad, did I? Now, this is... Come on. Ellen Marie Sarah. Figure this one out. Okay, Ellen Marie Sarah. No, it's not you. It's me. Why would anyone want to change laws so people can't vote? Pretty obvious, don't you think? But she asked that question to get responses. And she's got 124 responses, 455 likes, and 113 retweets. So, inquiring minds want to know. Okay? Oh, man, she's, she asked, I guess, a good question. Why would anyone want to change laws so people can't vote? I'm sorry. I really do apologize. Just, God. Okay, Annis Jerby says, it pains me to say this, but I think it's better to stop watching the CNN. Who else thinks so? I don't know. Why? Okay, this brings me to this other thing that I want to... Oh, one more story here. I got to tell you this one. Radio host known as Mr. Anti-Vax dies of COVID, igniting fierce criticism on social media. This was from Daily Dot. Today at 11:08 a.m., right before I came on. Mark Bernier's final tweet compared vaccine promotions to Nazism. A right-wing Florida radio host who dubbed himself Mr. Anti-Vax and compared vaccine efforts to Nazism has died of COVID-19. He was 65. Social media was awash with commentary about Mark Bernier's death, much of it frustrated and unsympathetic. You're damn right. Bernier repeatedly spoke out against vaccines on his program on WNDB, a radio station in Daytona Beach, Florida. Last December, his co-host, Justin Gates, asked if he'd get vaccinated. Bernier replied, "Are you kidding me? Mr. Anti-Vax? Jeepers." Jeepers. Bernier remained steadfastly opposed to vaccines. On July 30th, in what would be his final tweet, he compared Florida Commissioner of Agriculture and Consumer Services Nikki Fried's, whatever you say, vaccine promotion to Nazism. Fried is Fried or Fried, however you say her name, is Jewish. Oh, man. Mark Bernier, his tweet should say, now U.S. government is acting like Nazis. Get the shot. Okay, she put in, Nikki Fried, the greatest generation had to defeat the Nazis to preserve our way of life. You're only being asked to get a shot. So be a patriot. Turn off the TV and go get vaccinated. That's what she said. WNDB confirmed Bernier's death in a statement on Saturday. It's with great sadness that WNDB and Southern Stone Communications announced the passing of Mark Bernier. It said, "Too bad. I don't feel freaking." Hey, what the hell is this shit? What the hell is that? What are you doing here? Get out of here. Hey, quit doing that shit. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what they're doing. What's going on now? Okay, so anyway. There's always something. It's Monday, I'm just waiting for the ceiling to fall in, you know what I mean? Just like you never know. You never know. Now, where'd it go? Where'd everything go? Holy shit. Okay, so anyway, let's go on my little rant here. Even a friend of mine, a Marine, made a career out of it, just totally ripped Biden on Facebook this past weekend. And I know it's a terribly emotional thing when we lose a brother and sister in the Marine Corps. It's very upsetting. And the problem is, she was blaming the wrong people. I'm going to say this. And I'll tell you what I told her. I said, you got to please remember that 300,000 fully trained, fully armed by the United States Afghan soldiers laid their weapons down and quit. End of story. Okay, I'm going to tell you another story on top of this. End of story. They just dropped their weapons, gave it to, and quit. Now, on the outskirts in other parts of the country, when they laid their weapons down and quit, they were executed. Okay, so they kind of got their comeuppance for quitting. All right? But anyway, if those 300,000 soldiers would have kept up their end around the country, Kabul, whatever you want to say, would have been fairly safe, and an exodus, a fairly orderly exodus, could have taken place. Okay? But that's not what happened. Joe Biden didn't have any control over that shit. They quit. They laid down their weapons and quit and let the Taliban just come and take over everything. Holy shit, even the president of Afghanistan fled the country. He got out safely, right? Can't blame Joe Biden for that. Everything would have been fine if all they had to do is stand their ground. Stand their ground. That's all they had to do. And they didn't do it. So then this guy, I'm telling this, I told her that, and I tweeted something to that effect, that these 300,000 soldiers just dropped their weapons and quit. And this guy comes on replying, well, you know what, they were, in May or whatever, the Marines and stuff pulled out from the other outposts and stuff. And I'm like, no, look, don't make excuses for them people. Just don't. Don't make excuses. They're not babies. They're grown people. They're grown adults. They were fully trained and fully equipped to be successful, and they weren't. Period. That's it. The end of the story. You can't blame Joe and you freaking idiot Republican senators and congressmen that are bashing Joe Biden over this. You're nuts. You're nuts. And what it's coming down to is whoever screams the loudest and the longest is the person that's going to win this argument over what happened in Afghanistan. So you people, all of you right-minded people need to start screaming that. And the other thing is, as far as this thing goes, the Taliban was supposed to be screening these people before they even got that far. So you got to blame the Taliban, too, for letting this suicide bomber get all the way in by the airport. So just keep tweeting that they are the ones that screwed our country and our guys up. So that's it. Okay, that's the end of the show. I got to say goodbye, man. People want to do their Mosul R&B show. Right? What the hell is this shit? Oh, that ain't right either. No, wait. No, it's not oh, we changed it. Okay, we got to change the format. Okay, it's the Max Mix show. All right, until 1:30. And then you got Lady, and then Dubstep. And then Headbangers. We changed it. We're not doing Mosul R&B show after 12:30 no more. They're run from 10 to 12. Okay, so that's it. You guys have a good day. I'm going to say goodbye to these people, and we'll say goodbye to you, and we're going to have a good day. So, hey, guys, be safe. Have a good day. Be careful. I got shit to do. So does everybody else. God. All right, let's do this. All right, be careful. Don't get that water. Be safe. Be safe.